Now that you're back for your second term, what are your goals?
I hope to continue to steer away from partisanship and continue to build our nation into a larger authority among European powers.
Mr. President, what is your position on the National Bank?
I have refused to fund improvements on the Second Bank of the USA because I believe that it is unconstitutional. We mustn't interpret the Constitution freely.
Any words on the Monroe Doctrine?
We can't let foreign nations continue to harass the Western Hemisphere with their selfish plans for expansion. There, Bubbles. There. I hope this doctrine will strongly dissuade them from any future attempts. Bubbles, we're going back to the White House for a second term. A national bank? That's going to ruin our economy. Bubbles, I choose you.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the nation now that the War of 1812 has ended in an American victory?
I feel like there's been an increase in pride in being an American. I'm seeing fewer conflicts between political parties. In fact, I think there's a possibility that, at this point, there are none. President Monroe has been assigning positions regardless of political parties, and I think that's really supporting nonpartisanship.
I'm proud to be an American!
Hi, I'm a Federalist.
I'm a Democrat Republican.
I like your shirt.
I like yours too. Can you explain your reasoning behind the tariffs that have angered so many Americans?
With the European countries producing such inexpensive products, our own economy is suffering. In order to strengthen our industries and produce profits, we must put tariffs on imported goods.
What are some other plans for improving the country?
Using the funds from the newly raised tariffs, I plan to make improvements on roads and canals throughout the country for easier and faster trading, therefore further improving the economy. We need these taxes to pay for the roads that we're going to build and the canals to help improve our economy. Thank you, good citizens.
What was the purpose of the Florida Purchase Treaty?
Reclaiming the Florida territory for the United States not only expands the country by a significant amount, but also weakens the Spanish power on the continent. We also settled the dispute regarding the Sabine River in Texas, which firmly establishes the U.S. boundaries.
How has the Panic of 1819 affected you and your family?
It made me really sad. We couldn't do a lot of stuff we used to do. It's not fun anymore, and we have to give my pet puppy away.
I'm done. Can we have some more?
We have no more.
As a Southerner, what are your opinions of the Missouri Compromise?
I think it's outrageous that they don't want to let Missouri become a state with slavery. This is the South. Our economy is dependent on these slaves. What's next? Slavery is abolished entirely?
What are your opinions of the Missouri Compromise living in the North?
Slavery should be abolished entirely instead of a compromise. It's wrong and unnecessary. New states shouldn't be allowed in if they tolerate slavery.